Excuse me, everyone please mute your audio. Now I invite Mr. R.P. Andakumar, the head of the department CSC, to felicitate the gathering.
Dear Association Advisor Professor S.L. Sonia, Association Secretary Mr. Anto, Executive Members, Organizing Team Members, Faculty Members from our college and other colleges, students from our college and other colleges, today's guest speaker Clouder S. Gavaskar, and other participants, good afternoon to all. I am happy to see our association is organizing various programs during these lockdown days for the knowledge updation of our students. This is the second webinar that our Association of Computer Engineers is organizing during these lockdown days. I came to know that today our students will be trained in Alibaba Cloud and will get certificate from Alibaba itself. I congratulate all the organizing team members for these arrangements. Also, I thank Engineer S. Gavaskar for giving this session to us and guiding us to get the certificate from Alibaba Cloud. Once again, I wish all for this wonderful program. Continue this type of effort during the forthcoming days. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew.
I feel honored to introduce the speaker of this webinar, Mr. S. Gavaskar, MVP at Alibaba Cloud. He has completed his bachelor degree in St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering and master degree in Karunya University. He has around 14 years of software experience and 10 years of teaching experience. Presently, he is working as a cloud and software consultant in GM Software Nagarcoil. He has conducted workshops on various titles that include .NET technologies, C programming with simple example, and server-side technologies. He is an MVP, that is the most valuable professional in Alibaba Cloud, with more than 50 plus cloud certification and 2 associate certification in cloud computing and cloud security. He is an active writer in LinkedIn and published 4 articles in LinkedIn. He is an Oracle Academy certified trainer for Oracle certification courses. He has received AWS Cloud Computing Architect certification from Amazon and ICT ACT Academy India. I am sure that we are going to have a valuable time by having you as a speaker of this webinar. Now I hand over the session to Mr. Gavaskar.
Thank you, Mr. Nando, the Secretary of YES. Good afternoon to all the participants. Today we are going to see a webinar on how to start a cloud journey with Alibaba Cloud. In this juncture, first I have to thank the college management of St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering for giving an opportunity to conduct a webinar on Alibaba Cloud. Then I have to thank the coordinators of this webinar, Dr. R.P. Andakumar, HOD of CSE Department, Mrs. S.L. Sonia, Assistant Professor and Faculty Advisor of YES. Finally, I have to thank Mr. Anto, the Secretary of YES, who have been a single point contact with me for organizing this webinar. Finally, I would like to welcome all the participants who is going to attend the webinar. Good afternoon once again. So myself, I am S. Gavaskar. I am working as MVP at Alibaba Cloud. So now, Now, so first we are going to see about introduction of cloud computing. In this, we are going to see what is virtualization, what is virtual machine, and how we can create a virtual machine. We are going to see. Then we are going to see what are the different cloud computing services provided by any cloud service provider. That is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Then we are going to see different deployment models used by any cloud service provider. That is public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. We are going to see. Then we are going to see the global infrastructure provided by Alibaba Clouds. Then we are going to see the different pricing model, such as pay-as-you-go model, subscription model, pre-empty model, the different pricing model provided by Alibaba Clouds. Now, we are going to see the different set of products. Nearly 200 plus products are present in Alibaba Cloud. We are going to see that, and then I am going to demonstrate one product, that is ECS, Elastic Compute Service. It is a virtual machine you are going to create in any of the data center or any of the region present in Alibaba. I am going to explain about ECS. There is a single product out of 200 plus products present in Alibaba Cloud. Now, I am going to explain about the Alibaba Cloud Academy. What kind of certifications are present? How we can start the journey, cloud certification journey with Alibaba Cloud. I am going to explain. Then I am going to explain how to create a demonstration video is there. How to create Alibaba Cloud account we are going to see, and then we are going to see how to create an ECS instance. That is how to create a one virtual machine in Singapore server. I am going to explain that in a demo, and finally we are going to end up with a quiz and a certification. And the quiz and certification both is provided by the Alibaba Cloud. So prior to this, you have to create an Alibaba Cloud account. It will take less than 5 minutes for creating Alibaba Cloud account, and one quiz will be there based on the session which I am going to take. One quiz will be given for you. 15 question quiz will be given. You can attend that quiz and you can get the certification directly from the Alibaba Cloud. So that is the journey we are going to see. Okay, now what is cloud computing? I hope everyone day-to-day life, if you are using mobile, if you are using Gmail or anything, we are using cloud computing day-to-day life, but we don't know the term. So cloud computing is the delivery of services, that is include service, databases, storage, platform, infrastructure over internet. Any services which you are providing over internet, we will tell as cloud computing. For example, Gmail, you are using Gmail, through internet you are using that. So it is one of the example for cloud computing. Now we can see the advantages. Why we are going for cloud computing? The first advantage is cost effective. You think the scenario that you are going to start a company. You have to invest more on service, then you have to invest on routers, switches. That you can avoid if you are using cloud computing. That is total cost of ownership and upfront cost you are going to invest in the business can be reduced. That is one of the advantages of cloud computing. Then scalability and speed. You can scale the resources. If you need one server, you can do that. Then if the traffic is more high during the peak hours, if you want to increase the resource, you can do that by using cloud computing. Then unlimited storage space. That is again storage also. What you can do is you can increase the storage based on your needs. If you need 40 GB storage, you can do that. If you want to increase the storage, again you can do that by using cloud computing. Then another important thing is backup and recovery. You can create a snapshot at regular interval, and what you can do is you can create a snapshot for this. You can backup your system at any time. Okay. Then another important advantage is go global in minutes. So that is nothing but you can create an application, deploy an application within a minute. Okay. Prior to 5 to 6 years back, if you are creating an application, what you have to do is you have to confirm. You have to work with the team. You have to get the project. Then you have to integrate the project. Then you have to implement that. Again, it will take 2 to 3 weeks for creating the project. Now, by using cloud computing, what you can do is within few mouse click, you can create an application and you can deploy the application. Again, for this, and I will show an example. If I will show an example to you, creating a WordPress application. Okay, WordPress application. You are going to create a WordPress application within 5 minutes. You can create a WordPress application. So normally, if you create a WordPress application, what you have to do is you have to download LAMP stack. Then you have to set the server. Then you have to download WordPress from the website. You have to configure that. Everything will take more time. But see, within 5 minutes, I am going to create a WordPress application in cloud. Okay, this is an important advantage. You have to know go global in minutes. Now, another important thing you have to know is virtualization. So now, what is virtualization? It is a computer architecture technology by which multiple virtual machines are multiplexed in the same hardware. That is nothing but simple. In a single machine, you are going to create multiple machines. That is virtualization. How we can create virtualization is by using virtualization software that is known as hypervisor. Okay, you have to know about hypervisor. Hypervisor is a software by which we can create multiple virtual machines in a single physical machine. That you have to know here. Now, I'm going to differentiate. We are going to see the difference between traditional virtual machine and virtualized computer. You see here, in traditional machine, you see hardware will be there, host operating system will be there, and you will install your application in the host operating system. Now you see here, in traditional computer, there is only one OS is there, only one host operating system will be there. Okay. Now see, now what I am going to do is I am going to include the virtualization layer by using hypervisor. Hypervisor is a software by which I can create virtual machine. I am going to add one more layer, that is a virtualization layer. By using this virtualization layer, what I am going to do is I am going to create additional guest OS. The first guest OS may be Linux, that is Ubuntu version. Second guest OS maybe Ubuntu OS of some other version. So I can create n number of OS in a single hardware. Now you see here, this single hardware which is present in the host OS will be shared by the virtual machines which is present in the which I created by using virtualization software, that is hypervisor. So what are the things you have to know here is you have to know what is virtualization, what is hypervisor, and what is virtual machine you have to know. So now we are moving to cloud computing services. So you consider any services, any cloud service provider, Alibaba Cloud or Google Cloud Platform, or you consider AWS. They are providing this three kinds of services. Any cloud service providers, that is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Now first we can see what is infrastructure as a service. It is nothing but it is providing the server, storage, and network to the customer through internet. So you did not want to procure the system, you did not want to procure the server, you did not want to procure the networking devices. Everything will be provided by the cloud service provider. That is whole infrastructure to run an IT company. Whole infrastructure to run an IT organization, information technology organization will be provided by the cloud service provider. Okay, you did not want to have the hardware purchase. Everything will be provided by you through the cloud service provider. That is infrastructure as a service. Now platform as a service, so it will provide the platform for developing some application. Mostly, platform as a service will be used by the developers. So if you want to develop some application, you think that you want to develop some application in .NET. So what you have to do, you have to install some .NET framework, then .NET software you have to install. So that can be already predefinedly installed in the cloud, and you can use that. That we develop platform as a service. Mostly it will be used by the developers. Now, software as a service. And as a end user, we are familiar about software as a service. So if you are using Gmail, you are using software as a service. So you are not bothering about the hardware, or you are not bothering about the middleware or anything. You are using the service, that is software as a service. Okay. Now, see, this is a good example for different types of services. First, you see on-premise. On-premise is nothing but you are going to you are going to maintain the hardware, you are going to maintain the virtualization, you are going to maintain the operating system, and everything is managed by you. It's an on-premise infrastructure. Okay, on-premise, that is managed by the user. You have to manage. Now, provider managed infrastructure, you see, till the virtualization layer, it is managed by the cloud service provider. You did not want to bother about that. What you can do is, you can install the operating system, you can install some application, and you can work with the data. That is infrastructure as a service. Okay, the whole infrastructure will be provided by you, by the cloud service provider. You did not want to bother about the infrastructure. You have to directly install the operating system, and you can work with the data and the application. Now see the platform as a service. The operating system itself will be given for you. So the hardware device will be given for you. The operating system will be given for you. What you have to do is you have to work with the application. That is platform as a service. Now software as a service, you see, everything is given for you. You did not want to bother about the hardware. You did not want to bother about the operating system. You did not want to bother about the data and application. Everything will be provided by the cloud service provider. That is software as a service. You have to know this. Okay, now deployment models. We are going to see deployment models. 3 deployment models are there: public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. So public cloud, the end users, what we are using, Gmail, example, Gmail, it is a public cloud. Okay, so many providers are there. Google App Engine, it is one of the providers. Amazon Web Service, Microsoft Azure, IBM, Bloom Cloud, all these are the public cloud providers. Now we are going to see private cloud providers. Private cloud. So private cloud is mostly used by the organization. What is the purpose of using private cloud is nothing but if they want to safeguard some data, some secure data, they will use on-premise cloud or private cloud. Okay, and what they will do is they will store the sensitive data in the private cloud. And again, one more deployment model is there, hybrid cloud. What they will do is they will public information which can be seen by the users, they will host in the public cloud, and the sensitive information they will host in the private cloud. That is regarding hybrid cloud. It is a combination of both private cloud and public cloud. Okay, so that is not some organization. What they will do is the sensitive data they will store in their on-premise cloud, that is private cloud, and the public information they will store in the public cloud. Okay, that is the known as hybrid cloud. Okay, now we are going to see what are the different cloud service providers present in the market. So first one is Amazon Web Service. It is a key player in the market, and it has 53% of market share is there for Amazon Web Service. Then Azure, around 30 to 33% of the market share is shared by Microsoft Azure. Then 6 to 7% market share is shared by Google Cloud Platform, and again 6 to 7, 5 to 6 percentage market share is shared by Alibaba Cloud. These are the key players which is present in the market for providing cloud service. So now moving to Alibaba Cloud. It is known as Allian in the cloud compute. It's a cloud computing company, and it is a subsidiary of Alibaba Group. See, Alibaba Cloud's international operations are registered and headquarters in Singapore. It is ranked #1 cloud service provider in Asia Pacific region and 5th in the world. That is the thing you have to know. We are in the Asia Pacific region. In our region, Asia Pacific region, Alibaba Cloud is ranked first, and in the worldwide, it is ranked 5th in the worldwide. That you have to know. Okay, now moving to global infrastructure provided by the Alibaba Cloud. So here you have to know 2 terms, that is regions and zone. Region refers to the physical location in the global scale, and zones refer the data centers, different data centers present in a particular region. So I can tell region. Totally 21 regions are present in Alibaba Cloud. One of the region present in our India is in Mumbai. And availability zone is nothing but the isolated set of data centers present in a region. That will tell us zones. Okay, now Alibaba Cloud have 61 zones are present in worldwide. Okay, now once again I'll repeat this. Region refers to the physical node on the global scale. Each region is composed of multiple zones. Now you got to know why a region contains multiple zones to include the high availability, and each zones you see it is separate. It has separate networking, separate power supply is there, so that it can provide high availability will be provided by providing different zones. That you got to know. Okay, this is an example for region and zone. Okay, you see here 2 regions are there and 3 zones are there. Most probably in a single region 2 zones will be present. Rare case, not 3 zones will be present. So why we are providing different zones is each zone is separated by or isolated by different power supply, different networking, so that if one zone fails, the other zones will be wake up, and so that what is advantage is the availability of the particular cloud service provider can be increased. Okay, that you get to know. Now this is the important slide you have to know. The global infrastructure of the Alibaba Cloud. It is said number one market share in Asia Pacific region. We are in the Asia Pacific region. Totally 21 regions are there. 21 global regions are present in this. Our India, Mumbai, one of the region is present, and 63. Okay, I think it is increased. Okay, 63 availability zone is present, and 2,800 plus content delivery node is present. So now you have to know what is content delivery node. You think that in the scenario that you are using a video conferencing application, more proximity of users are present in Singapore region. You just think that more number of proximity users are present in Singapore region. Now, what you can do is you can purchase a content delivery node in a Singapore region, and what you can do, you can provide seamless experience for the particular usage who is present in Singapore region. Okay, that is a usage of content delivery node, so that you can provide a seamless experience to the customer by purchasing content delivery node. Okay, that is the thing you have to know about content delivery node. Now you have to know another one festival, that is Double 11 Festival. It's a festival, it's a global worldwide festival conducted during the November of every year. Okay, in this scenario, you see what are the scenarios achieved by Alibaba Cloud. It processed 1 billion in cross merchant value in 68 seconds. So 68 seconds, 1 billion cross merchant value volume of the business have done. Then totally in 24 hours, 38.4 billions of business is done with the zero downtime. Okay. Then 970 terabyte of data is processed. Okay, and in per second, 5,44,000 orders are processed. Okay, it's a global shopping festival. It is similar to Big Billion Day of Alibaba Cloud. No, it's Big Billion Day of Flipkart. You cared about Big Billion Day of Flipkart, similar to that. Okay. Now, 87 million requests processed per second. Per second, 87 million requests are processed. Now, machine translation is used 1.66 billion times. 200 billion words are translated in different languages. In 21 languages, the words are translated. For 200 billion words are translated in 21 languages. This is one of the global worldwide shopping festival. All the facilities, all the infrastructures, and all the surveys, everything is provided by Alibaba Cloud. Okay, that thing we have to know. Now we are going to see another concept, that is Alibaba Cloud pricing model. So we have 3 different pricing models present. So first one is pay-as-you-go pricing model. Second one is subscription pricing model, and pre-emittive instance. Okay, first we can see what is pay-as-you-go model. So what you have to do in pay-as-you-go model, what you have to do is you have to pay for what you are using. So you think that in the scenario that you are going to do a research project. Okay, research project you are going to do. So you think you are going to use it for the data. You think that you are going to do machine learning project. Okay, so some 10 GB data is there. Okay, so what you have to do, you are going to upload the 10 GB data, and you are going to do the machine learning application. So you have to pay only for what you have uploaded or what you have used. That is the pay-as-you-go model. And subscription model, if you are going for a long-term purchase is nothing but if you are going to use for 1 month or 2 months, then you can go for subscription model. Okay, so if you are going for a short term, you can go for pay-as-you-go model, and subscription you can go for, if you are going for a long term, you can go for subscription model. Then pre-emittive instance. So here what you can do is it is similar to acquisition. Okay, what you can do is some freely available surveys will be there, or resources will be there. Now you can get that by acquisition, and you can use that. So that this normally pre-emptive instance will be used by the big companies. Now we cannot use this. Okay, this is used by big companies. Some reserved instance which is present, we can get that by acquisition. That will tell us pre-emptive instance. Okay. Now these are the different cloud service products available. Now if you go to the website, you can clearly see all the products. More than 200 plus products are there. Only the few products I have mentioned here. Okay. Now, next slide, we are going to see the only one product, that ECS, Elastic Compute Service. This is nothing but you are going to create a virtual machine in Singapore region. Okay, that is we are going to see. So we are going to see Elastic Compute Service. This is nothing but a single virtual machine. It is a virtual machine. It's actually a virtual machine which you are going to create in some other regions present in Alibaba Cloud. Okay, now you see the definition for this. Elastic Compute Service Instance is a virtual computing environment including CPU, memory, and other fundamental computing components. Okay, you are going to create a virtual device in any of the region which is present in Alibaba Cloud. So it is essentially a virtual machine created in any region present in worldwide. Now you can install in this machine, what you can do is you can install all the flavors of Linux and Windows OS. Okay, Windows OS and Linux OS you can install. Now in my demo, what I am going to do is I am going to install Linux version. Linux OS I am going to install. Then different types of instance we can create based on the use case. Now you see, you need 10 GB RAM, you can create. You need 5 GB RAM system, you can create. If you need the storage, 100 GB storage, you can create that. So based on your use case, you can create some virtual machines. Okay. Now, after creating a system, after creating an instance, you can modify the storage. Okay, you need that first. You may create an instance with 40 GB storage. Now you have to increase it to 100 GB storage. You can do that. Similarly, RAM capacity also you can upgrade. That you have to do. Now, it has network interface and IP address. Okay, I'm going to create a machine. Both the network interface, that is router will be there, switch will be there, and IP address I will provide. Now, IP address you have to know. We will provide two IP addresses. That is very important. You have to know. One is public IP address. Public IP address is nothing but from this, by this address you can access the instance from anywhere in the world. It's a public instance. And private address, no, it is inside the VPC, virtual private compute. That's nothing but you are creating inside a private region you are creating. So you have to provide private address also. It's similar to like that, nothing but if you are creating a LAN network, you will provide the public private address similar to that. Okay. So these two address will be there. IP address, public IP address will be there, and private IP address will be there. So this week I will show in the demonstration clearly. Now, how we can control the security? Okay, how we can set the password to our instance is by using security group. Security group is there. By using that, what we can do is we can control the security, which port we can open for accessing. Everything we can do by using security group. Then payment option. There are only two payment options, but preemption is there. Currently, there is no preemptive model, so it's not there. Okay. So as a user, as an individual user, you have only two payment methods are there. Pay as you go model and subscription model will be there. Now another important is it lowers the operation and maintenance cost. Everything, the operation and maintenance, everything will be done by the cloud service provider. You do not want to bother about operation and maintenance. Then automated backup is there. That is nothing but you can back up the instance. You can set the time interval for getting the snapshot or backup, and you can create the backup of the instance. Now it is faster than physical system. That is nothing but what it will do is if you need 10 GB RAM system, it is not possible for us, but we can do that in a virtual environment. We can do that. Now it can take backup of the ECS instance. That is nothing but by using automated backup, it will support both automated backup and manual backup. What we can do is we can get the backup of the instance which we have created. That you got to know. Now, next important thing we are going to see is marketplace. So this is one of the service which is present inside ECS. By using marketplace, what we can do is we can install some softwares, third-party softwares we can install. Okay, in the demo, what I am going to show is to install WordPress software from the marketplace. Okay. Now it is present in all the regions. The marketplace is present in all the regions, and some marketplace images is free. And for some images, you have to pay money. So in case of WordPress, it is freely available. If you want to install MATLAB or some other external softwares, you have to pay money for that. Okay. Now we can install pre-built disk image from the Alibaba Cloud Market. So some other predefined disk images will be present. That is nothing but Linux disk image will be there. Windows disk image will be there. What we can do is you can install from the marketplace. Now these are the various images supported in the marketplace. The system image. It's a predefinedly given by some images will be given by Alibaba Cloud that we can use. Custom image we can create. We can create the backup of our instance, ECS instance in Alibaba Cloud, and we can create the custom image. And finally, marketplace image. It is nothing but pre-installed market images. Some images are present in Alibaba Cloud that we can use. So totally 3 images we can support. That 3 marketplace images it will support. That we can see clearly in the demonstration. Okay. So now we are moving to another important topic, that is Alibaba Cloud Academy. Okay. It is a training and certification part of Alibaba Cloud. So it provides certification in cloud security, big data analytics, DevOps, and machine learning. So you can go for this website http://edu.alibabacloud.com, and you can find the details of the different certification provided by Alibaba Cloud. Now, Alibaba Cloud provide two forms of certification. Okay, you can get a certification. First one is professional certification. So professional certification is provided in the area of cloud computing, big data, and cloud security. Now, technical certification, you have to know what is technical certification. You see, for example, I have given an example here. If you are interested in DevOps, okay, if you are interested in DevOps, and you have to learn, you have to get certification only in introduction to Docker container. Okay, you have to know how to install Docker container, how to deploy application in the Docker container, and how to manage Docker container by using Kubernetes. You have to know. If you want to know that, what you can do is you can get a certification. You can get a cloud certification from Alibaba. This will tell us Apsara Cloud technical certification. So you have to know the difference. Okay. So if you are a cloud computing aspirant, and if you want to enter in the world of Alibaba Cloud professional certification is compulsory. Okay, it's a basic entrance we can tell. So if you want to know a single product, that is, I told no, if you want to know only about Docker container, or if you want to know any one of the machine learning language present in Alibaba Cloud, then you can go for Alibaba Cloud technical certification. Okay, that's the thing you have to know here. Now I will show the difference between, these are the different certifications which is provided. It's a cloud computing certification, and this is introduction to Docker container. That is a Apsara Cloud certification. This is a Cloud certification. It's a professional certification. You have to know the difference. Okay. So now another thing you have to know. One more way of getting the certificate is from Alibaba Cloud is by using learning path. Okay. Now first you see what is learning path. Learning path is a list of coursework to get a track on, enhance or start a new career in cloud computing industry. If you want to start a new journey in cloud computing industry, you have to know something. You have to learn some courses. That courses will be provided in the learning path of Alibaba Cloud. Through this, you can get the certificate. That certificate is engineer certificate. Okay. So again, learning path is provided by Alibaba Cloud in DevOps, big data analytics, big data analysis, that is analytics, then networking and machine learning. In all this area, learning path is provided. It will be so interesting that by less than $1, you can get certification in DevOps in Alibaba Cloud. Okay. You see, if you are using Udemy or some other website, you have to pay nearly 500, 600, 1,000 rupees for getting the certification. But international certification, that is, again, Alibaba Cloud is ranking number 1 Asia Pacific region. With less than $1, you can get certification in DevOps and big data, networking, and machine learning. That is one of the interesting thing in Alibaba Cloud that you have to know. Okay. Now I will display how the DevOps certificate will be. This is the DevOps certification model you will get. Okay, that is the learning path. I will explain once again. In the learning path, 10 to 15 courses will be there. 12 courses will be there in the learning path. In DevOps, for DevOps, 12 learning courses will be there. If you get 10 certification, that is, if you pass for 10 exams in one learning path, you will get the DevOps engineer certification. Okay. So you see, again, some offer is there. You can complete this within $0.16. Okay. All the 12 courses, it is $0.16. If you are doing it individually, it will cost nearly one certification. It will cost $10. But as a package, it will cost only $0.16 for completing Alibaba Cloud DevOps engineer certification. This is another advantage. Okay. So now it's completed. So shortly I will recall what are the things we learned before going to the demo. So we learned what is cloud computing, what are the different services provided by cloud computing. So what are the advantages of cloud computing? Then we learned what are the deployment models present in cloud computing. Then we learned what is Alibaba Cloud, what are the global infrastructure provided by Alibaba Cloud, that is it has 21 regions and 63 availability zone and 2,800 plus content delivery node. Okay. Then we learned the different payment models as pay-as-you-go model and subscription model and preemptive model we learned. Okay. Finally, we learned about Alibaba Cloud product, that is Elastic Compute Service product, and how we can install some software by using marketplace which is contained in Alibaba Cloud. Okay. So these are things we learned. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show how to create an account in Alibaba Cloud. Okay. If you are a newcomer, it is difficult. It's not difficult. Within 5 minutes, you can create an Alibaba Cloud account. No payment is needed. For free account, there is no payment is needed. But if you are going to use some services in Alibaba Cloud, then you have to bind your account, bind your Paytm account. Okay, now India, This option is provided in India. You can bind your Paytm account, or you can bind your credit card. Some of the debit card, it will not support debit card. It will support only the credit card. Okay, that thing you have to know. Now I will show the demo how to create Alibaba Cloud account. If you have, I hope that somebody maybe created the account already for them. It is a repetition for you. So I will show the video. So now, first what you have to do is you have to go to Google and search Alibaba Cloud. You have to click this first link, create free account. Now it will ask the location, the region. You have to provide our country. You have to choose our country, India. Then you have to give the mail ID. So I'm giving outlook.com. So now you have to provide the password. You have to confirm the password. So it will send a verification code to your mail ID. So you have to provide that verification code here. So you have to verify the code. The account is created. So now you have to provide the basic information. Please, you have to provide the correct information. So you are going to individual account. Okay, the enterprise means if some organization they are creating, they can use enterprise account. You are going with individual account. You have to proceed with individual account. So now you have to provide the correct information. You have to provide. It will be real time registration information will be checked. Okay, so you have to provide correct information. So your name you can provide. I am going to skip your address. You can provide the state, province. You can choose. Okay, now you have to provide the phone number. Again, OTP will be sent to your phone number. Okay, you have to verify your number also. So you have to verify. So already this number is binded with another account, so I am giving different number. Let it verify. Let it verify. So now payment information. So if you have no payment information, you did not want to provide. If you are going to use some service, you see, if you are going to use some service, you can bind your Paytm account. If you are not going to use any service, if you are just for academic purpose, you are learning purpose, for certification purpose, if you are going, you did not want to bind your Paytm account. Okay, if you are going to use some services, you can go for Paytm account. Now I am going to bind with the Paytm account. Okay. So you have to give the phone number here. For binding with the Paytm account, you have to give the phone number. The verification code will be sent. So now I think for this number I cannot create. Okay, I already binded with some other account. Okay. So phone number you can bind with only one account. That is the thing. Yes. It will still already it is binded. See, Paytm account already binded with some other Alibaba account. So one payment, one Paytm account we can bind really with another one Alibaba cloud account. That's the thing you have to know here. So without adding the binding the Paytm account also you can try. If you are going for a learning purpose, you did not want to provide the account details. So this is a console. This is a console of creating the services. Okay, now I'll skip this. Okay. That's all. It's very simple. Just you have to go to www Alibaba Cloud. Just click register. Go as an individual user and you provide your information. If you are going to use some service, you bind your Paytm account or your credit card detail. Okay, debit card is not accepted. Okay, so now we are going to see another video how to create an elastic compute service. Already explained. I explained about elastic compute service. It is a virtual machine. And what we can do is once I am going to create a virtual machine with a different configuration and I can change the configuration. Based on my user case, I can choose the configuration also. That's I explained already. If you need 10 GB storage, you can use that. If you need 10 GB RAM, you can use that. Okay, based on your user case, what you can do is you can create the instance in any region. You can create instance in any region that you get to know here. Okay, now I am going to explain how to create an instance in Alibaba Cloud. It's a virtual machine. How to create a virtual machine in Alibaba Cloud. So this is another best example for go global in minutes. You see, if you want to purchase a physical machine, first you got to get the invoice from the company, then you got to compare the invoice with the different suppliers, then you got to choose a supplier, then you got to send the invoice, everything. No, it will take more time. But you see, within the 5 minutes, I am going to create a virtual machine in a Singapore region. In this case, I am going to create in a Singapore region. Okay, now we can see this. So now again, you go to Alibaba Cloud accounts. You log in with your Alibaba Cloud account. In this case, I have created in Alibaba Cloud account and I have binded the Paytm account. Okay, so that way I can create an instance. So free instance also you can create. That option is also there. But what I have done is I have created an instance. I have purchased an instance. Okay. So now you see. Now listen. Free trial is there. You see here you can find free trial by clicking this. By default, some instance will be there that you can use. Freely you can use. For 1 year you can use free. They will not charge for that. Okay. But if you want to create a free instance, if you want to create a free virtual machine, you go click here free trial, and predefinedly some instance will be present. You cannot upgrade that. Okay, in free trial, some instance they will give. Some configuration of the instance you cannot change in free trial. That's not possible. Okay, so some fixed configuration instance they will provide for you that you can use. So now in my case, I'm going to create an instance. Okay, console. You go to console. Now you go to dashboard. Dashboard, here all the products will be there. First product is present in Elastic Compute Service. Okay, this is the first product. Okay, the same product, if you are going for Amazon, it is EC2. Okay, EC2 will tell. Okay, here this Elastic Compute Service. Elastic Compute Storage. Okay, here it is. Okay, now here Elastic Compute Storage, you have to click Elastic Compute. You have to click Elastic Compute Storage. So now you will be taken to a page. You see, this is a dashboard. I can tell how many resources are present, how many instances you have purchased. Everything will come here. Okay. In my case, I didn't purchase any instance. This is the first instance I am going to purchase. Okay. In my case. So now listen carefully here. Billing method is very, very important. You have to know. 2 billing methods will be there. Preemptive, in some cases it will be there. That I told no. If you are individual account, there will not be preemptive distance will not be there for you. Billing method is very important. Please listen. These are the things. If you are, these are the things questions will be asked in the quiz for getting the certification from the Alibaba Cloud. Okay. After the end of this webinar, you are going to get a certification directly from the Alibaba Cloud. These are some questions which will be asked. Okay. Please listen carefully. Okay. Now billing method, you see 2 billing methods will be there. Subscription and pay as you go model. Okay. Subscription, if you are going for long term, that is for 1 year or 2 months, 6 months, you can go for subscription model. If you are short term, that's nothing but you are going to use for 1 hour or 2 hours. So for your research, no, for research purpose, I already explained. If you want to use for only for 1 hour, okay, you can use for pay as you go model. Okay, now you see, now I have chosen pay as you go model. Since for demonstration purpose, I have chosen pay as you go model. So now listen here. This is a region. I told no region. Okay. So this is a physical node present in the global location. Okay. You see, this is a region and zones. Here in this China, Hong Kong, 2 zones are there. Zone you see, and zone B is there. 2 zones are there. Okay. So this is you have to know difference between region. Now you see, I can choose any region. Okay. Now I can choose any region. From where in any region I can choose for creating the instance. Okay. I'm choosing Singapore. Okay, I'm choosing Singapore and zone. Zone you can view random or you can choose any other zone. I already explained what is a zone. It is an isolated data center. Data center which is isolated for providing high availability. That you got to know here. Okay, these are the questions which will be asked in the quiz. Okay, now random. I'm giving random. Why? Automatically the Alibaba Cloud will choose any one of the region. Either I can choose any zone. Any zone I can choose. Here I have chosen the region. The zone will be chosen by the Alibaba Cloud randomly. Okay. So now this is the important thing you have to know here. So this is the configuration. You are going to create an instance or you are going to create a virtual machine. You have to provide some configuration, yes or no? You have to provide what is a CPU, what is a memory, what is a clock speed, bandwidth, and what is the processor you are going to use. Everything you are provide. If you are purchasing the system, no, you will check that, yes or no? Similarly, now I am going to purchase a virtual machine in Singapore region. So I have to provide that memory configuration, the system configuration I have to provide. So that is okay. Here what by default, you see by default nearly 8 configurations are present by default. So now what I am going to I am choose only the first configuration. Since this is for demo, no, I am going to choose first configuration. It's a memory is 8 GB RAM. Okay, 2 CPU core will be there for you. Okay, and the physical. Now you have to choose this. Now listen. One more thing I forgot to tell. Yeah, correct. Okay, no problem. So you have to purchase the instance. Okay, first you have to purchase the instance. You have to purchase. Then now listen carefully. This is another important. You have to use what? Now you have to use the image, market image. Okay, market image is nothing but I told already. From the third party, if you want to install some third party software, you can use from the market image. Now see, I am going to here public image is there, custom image will be there, market image will be there. Okay. Now I am proceeding with public image. Already some images are available. You see, public image is available in Linux as well as Windows. I told already. Linux and Windows. 2 public images are present. Okay. Linux OS will be there. Windows OS will be there. Solaris is such kind of OS. Solaris is that kind of OS is not supported. You have to know that. Okay. So public image. I'm choosing the OS. Okay. I'm choosing Alien OS. Now you see, I'm choosing the bits, 32-bit or 64-bit. Okay. So now in the next example, I am going to choose from the marketplace. Now you see, now I am going to choose from the public image. So only 3: public, custom. This is another thing you have to know for the quiz. Okay, public image will be there, custom image will be there, and market image will be there. Marketplace image will be there. So now you have to choose the storage. Okay, now you have to choose the storage. By default, it is 40 GB. So I am continuing with the 40 GB. Since it is for demonstration, I am going to continue with the 40 GB. Okay. Now you see one more thing. By default is 40 GB. If you want to add storage, you can add. That's the thing. Okay. So I am proceeding with 40 GB. So now I told no security group. Okay, if you want to control the security, no, you have to do security group. Now you see port number 80. If you are going to install some HTTP server application, you have to open this port. Okay, so port you have to activate. Okay, that's the you can give security constraints you can provide by using security group. This is another thing you have to know. Security control can be provided by security group. Now you see you can create virtual private compute. This is a LAN network we are going to create. You are going to provide a VPC name and switch. Okay, this will be provided automatically. You did not want to automatically. It will be provided by Alibaba Cloud. VPC name, default VPC and switch. So now you see, I told that 2 types of IP address is needed. Yes, already I told. When I explained ECS, I told that one IP address is public IP address, and another IP address is what? A private IP address. Okay, so public IP address for what? For connecting the instance from the external world. Okay, if you want to connect from external world, you have to use a public IP address, and private IP address if you want to configure in the VPC. You are going to configure this in virtual private compute. Okay, in LAN network, which is present in the Alibaba cloud. Okay, so you are going to create one virtual machine in Alibaba cloud private network. Okay, that's the thing you have to know. So for that, you need one more IP that is known as private IP. Okay, it will be automatically assigned for you. So now this thing you have to know. Now security group is important. You have to activate the port 80 if you are going to install some HTTP application. Okay, now I am going to not going to do this. Now next, you have to click next. Now you can provide your username password. Okay, you can provide username password for login with the instance. Okay. So if you are not providing this, you can set later. Okay, that option is also there. Now I am providing username password. Now instance name you can change. By default, some instance name will be there. Now I am changing to XSCC. Okay, our college name I am going to provide. XSCC I am going to provide. Now you can, if you want, you can provide the description. So all the thing you can proceed with the default. I'm not going to provide anything. Now create instance. Okay, now you can see you can check all the configuration. Okay, so now region is region Singapore, and what image I have provided. Okay, I have provided the public image which is present in the Alibaba cloud. Okay, so I didn't provide market image. Public image, custom image is there. Public image, custom image, and market image is there. I have chosen from the public image which is provided in the Alibaba cloud. Okay, now system disk, everything, all the configuration you can check that, and you can order. You can order this, nothing but you can create instance. So now create instance. Everything I am going to check. Now I had to click. You see, this is the example for global in minutes. You see, within a minute you are going to create an instance, and you are going to access that instance from your system. Now click console. You click console. Now you see, this is a dashboard. This is the thing, dashboard instance you have created. This is the instance name. I told no, 2 IP address will be there for you. Yes or no? I told clearly. So this is a public IP address. This is the public IP address. This is a private IP address. Okay. So when you are creating an instance, 2 IP address will be provided. Now you see it is running. The status is running. You can see the specification, everything you can see. And what is the billing method? Everything you can see here. So now we can. Now you can click this. Manage. You click manage or so again I am repeating, you need, when you are creating 2 IP address will be created, public IP address and private IP address. Now this is the dashboard we can test. Okay, you can find all the public IP address, private IP address, everything you can find here. You can find in a graphical manner. So now what I am going to do is, I am going to connect the instance from my system. Okay, this is my physical system, my system. I have created instances in Singapore. Now I am going to connect that. You see, now I am going to connect. Okay. SS sketch. Get that. So again, one more thing, you cannot connect using private IP address. It is not possible. Okay, only the public IP address you can use. If you connect with some other application present in Alibaba cloud, you can use public IP address, private IP address. No, sorry, it's not. Many services are present in Alibaba cloud. If you want to connect to that service, you can use this private IP address. Okay, else you have to use public IP address. Yes. Now you see. Now it lost the password. Okay, now it is connected. Okay, see, now this is connected. your ECS instance is running. You have purchased a virtual machine in the Singapore location. Okay. Now that's all for that. That's all. Now one more video I will show. Based on that video only, you have a quiz today. Okay. So I will show that video again. If you want, you can see that video in the link also. Okay. I will share the link. In that link, by clicking that link, you can see the video. It's a 10 minutes video. Okay. Now I am closing this. I'm going to show that video also for you. Okay. You can. Okay, this is a video. Based on this video only, the quiz is there. Okay, you have to attend the quiz. Okay, I will show that. Okay, now you see. Before moving to this, I will explain what we are going to do in this video. Okay, in this video, that's nothing but we created an instance. Okay, we created an instance, and we have connected that instance from my local system. Yes. Now what I am going to do is I am going to install a WordPress website. I am going to create a website using that ECS instance, and how I am getting the images from the marketplace. Okay, already some marketplace images there. I'm going to get that image and I am going to create an instance. Okay. Now you got to know what is the advantage of this. What is the advantage of getting the market image present in Alibaba Cloud? Okay, you have to know the advantage. You see, first I will explain how to create a WordPress application. You have to know how we will create a WordPress application. You think about a Windows system. In your Windows system, what you will do? First you will download SAM server. Yes, or SAM server you will download. Okay, and you have to install that. Okay, then you have to download what? WordPress from www.wordpress.org. You have to download WordPress. Then you have to unzip that WordPress file. Then you have to paste that file in HTTPS. Yes. Then you have to start the server, and then you have to install the WordPress. Okay, this is a step involved. But now see here, by using Alibaba Cloud Marketplace, what I am going to do is I am going to create an WordPress application without downloading SAM server, without installing SAM server, without downloading WordPress application, without unzipping the WordPress application, and without configuring the server. I am going to create a website by using Alibaba Cloud Marketplace. Now you see, within a minute I can create. Okay, now all of you listen this video. Based on this video, your quiz question will be there. Okay. So this video is present in the link. I will share that link. You can watch the video. But what you have to do is you have to create an account before watching this video. Okay. Now listen. This is a home page. The 10 minutes video. Free credit is there. Now this offer is not there. Okay, you cannot get 300 free credit now. This is the old video. Now you can use the service, but there is no credit now. Now see, the same way you have to go for Elastic Compute Service. Elastic Compute Service. Okay. Elastic Compute Service. You got to choose Elastic Compute Service. Okay. Now here you can find all the instances which you have purchased. Okay. This is one of the questions which is present in quiz. Okay, this is by this dashboard now we can find all the instances which you have purchased. You see, in Hong Kong area some instances are purchased. In Singapore region there is no instance are purchased. So we can find that's the dashboard for finding what are the instances you have purchased. So now you can see all the instances which you have purchased in different locations in a single dashboard. You can see. So now purchase the instance. So now we see I'm going to purchase some instance in China. Okay. And billing, you see here the spot instances are there. Okay, it may be the business account, so spot instance is there. But actually for our account, there are only two instances will be two purchase billing method will be there. Okay, you have to go to So now our case, two billing method will be there. Pay as you go model, subscription model. Okay, now we have to go for now subscription. Here I think they have chosen subscription or pay, both. The business account sometimes they will choose subscription model. For them it is advantage. Spot instance is there. Okay, but this is normally this is similar to acquisition. Okay, you can see the description. Now region, you have to choose the region. Here they have chosen pay as you go model. Okay, so what are the things you are using? You have to pay for that. Okay, now you see the you have to choose the region where you are going to choose the install the VM. Where that region you have to choose. In this case, they have chosen China, I think. Yeah, they will choose the China not. Okay, they have chosen. Okay, now you have to choose the configuration. Okay, you have to select the configuration. What is the configuration of the particular instance which you are going to create? You have to choose that. So here you see zones. Two zones are there. They are chosen two zones are there. They have chosen the zone, but you can give random also, so that Alibaba Cloud will create a zone for you. Okay, now system configuration you have to choose. So again, one more thing you have to know here: system configuration can be changed. Okay, if you are first you are creating an instance with 40 GB storage, you can change that to some other storage that is 60 GB. You can upgrade, that is possible. Okay, so now if you want to check the instance families, different instance families present, that you can check. The different instance families are there. It's the templates you can tell. Okay, already predefined some instances are there. If you want, you can change that. Okay, CPU, memory 1 GB, clock speed, everything will be predefined present. Okay, since I think since it's a demo, they will proceed with the first one, or you can check that. Okay, now see, this is the important part. So previously public image we get chosen. Now what I am going to do is we are going to choose a marketplace image. Okay, we are going to install a WordPress. Already third party WordPress application is there, WordPress image is there. I am going to install from the marketplace. Okay, so one more thing you know here, you can create a public image instance, you can purchase instance, and in that instance what you can do, you can install SAM server, you can download WordPress, and you can install that also you can do. But you see that will take more time. Yes, you have to download LAMP stack. No, if it's a Linux, no, you cannot install SAM server. You have to download LAMP stack. You have to install that. You have to configure that. Then you have to download WordPress. It will take some time. Okay, so what you can do is I am going for marketplace here. Okay, so you have to know what is the use of marketplace. So you see, I'm going to marketplace. You see, first I am going to choose this. So again, one more thing, public image, it contains support different OS, Windows and Linux. So now see, listen, for this application, I'm going to go for a marketplace. I'm going to marketplace. Now you see, in marketplace, you see, you can find all the third-party softwares. WordPress is there, it is free. Or some applications, some softwares are free, some softwares you have to pay. Okay, you see, in case WordPress, it is free, it's freely available. Okay, that thing you have to know when you are attending the quiz. Okay, some third-party softwares are free, some it is you have to pay for that. Now I have choose WordPress. Okay, I have to choose WordPress. Product detail, pricing, everything will be given. Joomla also, similarly, Joomla also you can install. Support. Then you have to choose the plan. It is $0 per hour. Okay, so there is it's free. It's freely available. WordPress is freely available. You do not want to pay. So now you see, previously I have created instance by using public image. So what are the images supported? Public image, custom image, and shared image and marketplace image. Okay, custom image is nothing but you can create an image of for your you can create an ECS instance. You can create an ECS instance. For that you can create an image and you can use that. Okay, that is custom image. Okay, you see, for example, I have created an instance from marketplace. Okay, now for this instance, I can create a custom image and I can import that. Okay, that's the thing you have to know here. So now you see marketplace. I have selected Windows WordPress image from the marketplace of Alibaba Cloud. Now you have to choose the storage. Now all the steps, the rest of the steps, it is same as creating ECS instance. Okay, this is the only thing changed. Now if you want 60 GB storage, you can choose. By default, it's 40. Now it's a custom networking. So it support network interface and IP address. Okay, VPS it support network interface and IP address. Okay, so you have to create a VPC, virtual private compute. It is nothing but a LAN network. You have to create inside the private network of Alibaba Cloud. Now you have to create a switch. By default, something will be there. Okay, you can choose that. You did not want to create a VPC. You did not want to create switch. It will be created automatically. Now security group is important. Okay, security group is very important. If you want to provide some security constraints, you have to use security group. Now you see this application, WordPress application. It is I'm going to open 80 port number 80 so that I can access the HTTP protocol, HTTP application in that port. Okay, so that's another thing we are doing. Port number 80. Security group. In the security group, I will open the port number 80. Okay, since I am going to create a web application, I have to use port number 80. I have to open that. I got to check that. So it's another question you have to know. You can create a security group if you want to. This is nothing but you are going to give a protection for your network, for your LAN. Okay, that's who can access. So now port 80 is open. Okay, so that I can access the web application through that port 80. Okay, now all the thing is same. So you remember the port 80. Okay, for accessing the web application security group, I am using port 80. Then you have to give, you can give password, key value pair, or you can give the password. No, normally we will provide password. If you are not providing the password also, no problem. You can set the password later. Okay, WordPress instance name I am giving as WordPress. Next, and finally, you have to click finish. So now you see, I have installed WordPress application. WordPress is created. Now you see, I have to provide the public IP address. So two types of IP address is a public IP address and private IP address. Now you see, instance is created. Okay, in that instance, what is installed? WordPress is installed by default. From where we installed WordPress is from the marketplace. So you have to know what is marketplace. Okay, so marketplace. From the marketplace, I have installed the image. So now ECS instance is created. Okay, ECS instance is created. Now you'll get the public IP address here. I told no, two IP address will be there. This is another thing you have to know. Two IP address, public IP address and private IP address. Okay, similar to LAN network. Now you see, now I am going to use this public IP address, and I am going to browse the website, browse the WordPress website which we have created. Okay, you see, within a minute I have created a WordPress application. See, WordPress application is created within a minute. So you see here, what is the advantage of using marketplace? Now we did not want to install LAMP stack. We did not want to configure the server. We did not want to download the WordPress. We did not want to configure the WordPress. Everything will be done. Everything will be done by the Alibaba Cloud market image. Alibaba Cloud will be doing everything for you. You did not want to do the installation process. Everything will be done for you. Okay, you understand? This is the best example for go global in minutes. Okay, so if you are downloading the WordPress application and downloading the LAMP stack in Linux, it will take some time, and you have to configure that. You need some technical knowledge for that. Okay, but see here, without any knowledge, what you can do by few mouse click, you can create a website. We can create a website by using Alibaba Cloud. Okay, now we are coming to the end. Okay, now I will go for the presentation. So WordPress website is completed. Now quiz and certification. Okay, how to attend the quiz and certification? First, what you have to do is, first you have to create account in Alibaba Cloud. Very simple. It is freely available. It is no, you do not want to pay money for that. Okay, if you are going to use some service, you have to pay. Then you have to watch the training video. That's nothing but just now I played one video. That video you have to watch. Okay, again you can watch that video. So you cannot watch this video before creating the account. First you have to create the account. Then what you have to do is you have to watch this video. Then exam link will be provided. Okay, this is the exam link for attending. Okay, this is exam link. If you want to, if you pass, it's very simple. What are the things I explain? No, it is based on this video only I explain. Okay, so you have to attend the exam link. So again, n number of attempts will be there for you. Okay, first time if you fail for the exam, again you can try and you can attend. You can get the certification. Again, the certification which you are getting, it is directly provided from the Alibaba Cloud for Alibaba Cloud Academy. You are getting. This is a Clouder certificate. Okay, this one the Clouder certificate you are going to get. Okay, so I will repeat again. First you have to create an account, or I can share this to you in the chat window. First you have to create Alibaba Cloud account. It's free. It will take less than 5 minutes for creating Alibaba Cloud account. Then you have to use this link for preparing. If you want to prepare exam, you can click this link. Okay. If you are comfortable with the my session, then directly you can click this link. Okay. edu.alibabacloud.com/clouder exam intro/259. Okay, and you can attend the quiz. 15 questions will be there, and you can get this kind of certificate. Okay, your mark will be displayed. If you get this greater than 60% mark, you can get a certificate. Like this kind of certificate you can get. Okay, now this is a journey going to end. Now first we learn what is cloud computing, what is virtualization, what is a hypervisor, what is how we can create virtual machine by using hypervisor. Then what is the difference between traditional computer and virtualized computer we learned. Then different cloud computing services, infrastructure as a service, software as a service, and platform as a service we learned. Then deployment models, any cloud service provider, they will provide infrastructure for you for the IT organization, so that the infrastructure for running a business will be provided by the Alibaba Cloud. So what they have to manage, the organization has to manage it. They have to install the OS, and they have to work with the application and data. Okay. Now software as a service, it is the whole thing will be managed by the Alibaba Cloud or service provider. Okay. You have to open the browser and you have to work with the applications. Okay. Now platform as a service. So the development platform will be provided by the Alibaba Cloud. Okay, till OS will be provided by the Alibaba Cloud or any service provider. You can use it. Then global infrastructure, it contains regions and isolated, separated data centers in different regions. Okay, so one region may contain 2 to 3 zones are present. Okay, it is isolated data center we can tell. So isolated means why we are providing isolation is nothing but to improve the availability. Okay, then pricing model. Pricing model is very important. Subscription and pay-as-you-go model. Then we learned about cloud certification. What are the different certification? That is professional certification and cloud certification is there. If you want to get familiar with in the DevOps, if you want to get familiar in the concept of Docker container alone in DevOps, you can get the certification. That is the cloud certification. And if you want to get certification, professional certification in cloud computing, security, and big data and cloud native, you can go for professional certification. Okay. Now we learned how to create an account, how to create an ECS instance, and how to create an account we learned, and how to create a WordPress application we learned. Okay, that's all of the day. So this is the final. Thank you for your patience and participation. This is one of the quote. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at the age of 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stay young, according to Henry Ford. Okay, so this is one of the I like this wordings too much. Okay, so that's of the day. So I hope that you enjoyed the session. So again, I am going to thank St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering Management for providing this kind of session, and I am going to thank Dr. R.K. Andrew Kumar, the HOD of CSE department, and Mrs. Sonia, the faculty advisor, and Mr. Anto, the secretary of ACE, who is a single point of contact. He has contacted with me for 2 to 3 days for organizing this workshop. Okay, I have contacted with Alibaba Cloud to arrange such kind of certification, and we got the certification also. This is because of Anto's coordination. I like to thank Anto for coordinating this event and making it a grand success. Again, thank you, one and all. Okay. So any queries or any session you can post. I will answer for you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful presentation. Now I request Ms. Jessica or Sonata, Executive Member of ACE, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Welcome to all. Hello, I'm audible. Hello.
Is audible?
Yes. Yes. Good afternoon to all. I am privileged to tell a vote of thanks on this occasion. First of all, I thank the speaker, Mr. S. Kavaskar sir, for giving his valuable time on this quarantine webinar on Alibaba Cloud. This webinar is very useful and gave us knowledge on Alibaba Cloud and helped us to gain and certificate. Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would like to thank our HOD, Dr. R.P. Antakumar, for organizing this webinar. I thank you, sir. The webinar is incomplete without participants. So I thank all the participants for actively participating on this webinar. I also thank our organization ACE of St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering for organizing this quarantine webinar series. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Hope we will meet you soon with an interesting topic in the next week. Please, everyone, fill the feedback form to receive your certificates.